Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed, with me, BringItDon. Let's try and steal these banners without killing anybody.
Right behind you.
Hi buddy, you need to go away. Like the little shout. Yeah! Because that doesn't give away our position. You know, the small yelp whenever we try to move. Leading letter. Redoute. Will you not see reason? Starve us, and you leave us without recourse but to strike you. Entrap us, and you leave us no resource but to go through you. Your actions will only doom us both, and so doom the keep. We know the importance of holding the gate and of culling the wilds. We've done it for as long as you have, some of us for longer. Amalia.
Yeah.
I'm guessing after we finish this quest, we can come back here and grab all the loot we're missing. Outcast banner. One of the banners from the outcast camps in the Tusks. The outcasts, led by Amalia, swear their allegiance to this banner, as it marks their territory and stands as a powerful symbol of their strength and independence. Either way, we will come back here at a later date.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and teleport over here. I'd like to wrap up this quest so we can get back and loot these areas real quick.
I wonder how our sentries are holding against the Zaribs.
I sure do hate leaving loot behind. Even when I know I'm coming back for it.
Come and get me. I was just getting warmed up.
You and me both.
Someone lives in that cave. Be alert.
Keep quiet.
Uh-oh. Pretty ironic, we keep sneaking past these dead eyes.
Yeah.
Stealthy. Ooh. Up we go. Again, we'll come back here for the loot later. Best is just fast travel out of that area so I don't risk aggroing anybody. Because that'd be my mistake. Once I grab the banner, I'm gonna then start a fight.
What do you want?
I can't compliment the security of your camps, but I can compliment the quality of your banners.
So much for thinking we can protect ourselves out here in the wastes. Still, if you've got that, and our kith have lived to tell the tale, maybe you're a friend after all. Let's talk inside.
Well, first things first. Let's grab the loot, then we'll speak to her. Since I didn't loot those other camps, I've got an itch. Needs scratched. Have to be careful, because I could shoot that barrel, and it might kill this guy. They might be considered, you know, non- or neutral targets.
All right, I'll begin by thanking you. My wardens still live and breathe. I don't take that for granted.
Think nothing of it.
I honor what you've done. But I'll move on to the topic at hand. Now, let's get to business. I'll be blunt. I don't know how my wardens and I can reconcile with Redoute or with the Keep. We spilled blood when we tried to leave, Envoy, and we've spilled more hoping to hurt them enough to change their minds. Never mind our reasons for marching on the gate. That's not something that's forgiven.
Redoute would have sent me if there was no way out. Or no way out.
No, I suppose he wouldn't. Just... I don't see how this resolves well. They'll never let us leave. Even if they forgive us, the evils that drove my wardens to the gates won't go away. I don't see how we're not fucked.
Let's talk about those problems. What exactly were they?
There's no food. The land itself is hostile, making life in the tower unbearable. Maybe it'd be easier if we had trade, but the council refuses that. And even if they allowed it, our existence in the keep is against our nature as Pargrunen. We're meant to roam. Nandru's oath forbids that, though. We're only born to die here as we watch over the garden. No one escapes. Not anymore, anyway. There were expeditions out, in the past. My father led one before I was born. Died on a hill I'll never see.
Tell me about your oath.
What is there to discuss? Nandru set the course of our lives hundreds of years ago. To watch over the garden forever.
This isn't right.
Never mind that our nature screams for us to roam. We're supposed to stay put and waste away for the sake of a garden we'll never know.
So I'm not even sure where option 3 is going to go, so I don't know why I would select that. Your oath wasn't purposeless. The Guardian will determine the fate of these lands.
The fate of these lands, huh? Maybe there's more to it than we knew.
Let's talk about life in the wastes.
You've walked the wastes. You know what we have to deal with between the beetles and Zarips.
There's as bad and worse outside the tusks, you should know.
True. Change isn't always for the better.
It's a weird conversation. I'm not really in agreement with some of this. About the food situation.
There is no food. We're fucking starving to death. The tusks don't give us much to eat now except for beetle, and I'm not convinced anyone can survive on that alone.
No one can. That's what puts you in a position to lobby the keep to open up.
That's a point. They might not have a choice soon enough. There could be a chance for us then. All right, I'll take all of this to my wardens. I think it'll be enough to give them some hope. But do you really think Redoute and the keep will leave us alone?
We lose nothing in trying. Worst they can say is no.
Saying no is far from the worst thing they can do. But if that's the case, then I'll talk with my wardens. I'll make sure they accept the peace.
Not ideal, but better than prison.
We won't bother the tower or the keep, so long as they leave us alone. We'll find a way to survive. Before you go, take this. It'll open up the chest just to your right. I want you to have what's in there. I'll let you carry the news back to Redoute. Thanks again, Envoy. I guess this is it for us then.
Alright, Outcast chest key. Despite its age, it doesn't seem like this key has been used very often. Berserker Scale. Grants Blood Rage, plus 25% damage, and plus 50% critical hit damage while below 30% maximum health. And Merciless Ravager, plus 5% critical hit chance. Alright, so we've read a lot of this already with the Berserker ring we found. This armor embodies the destructive promise that a Berserker brings to the battlefield, their strength only increasing as they grow closer to death. Truly, the best way to deal with a Berserker in the midst of a rage is to run away as fast as possible. Alright, let's head back to these camps and do some looting. Assuming they won't be hostile now. Alright, tear-stained note. I don't know if these words will ever find you. If they do, I imagine we've either escaped the tusks or else been killed trying. Not that it really matters. I know I'm forever gone to you now. Please, don't think of me as having abandoned my duty. Or you. You've not been out in the tusks for so long. You don't know what it's like anymore. We must return to wandering or die. I only want us all to leave this place together. At least I want to leave, and return supplies that will restore you to comfort. Please understand. I only did it for us. Berserker boots. Item bonus, minus 10% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage, and frenzied strides, plus 100% stamina regeneration rate. And these spike boots help keep their wearer from becoming too winded in combat, as long as they continue charging towards their enemies at least. Metal spikes sticking out of the shins of the boots also serve as a great secondary weapon, or for those times where you really just want to stomp your enemies into the earth. Scrapped plans. A document written by several hands, each writer offering their expert opinion on ways the group may be able to safely traverse the hostile environment. Every author reaches the same conclusion. I've read the words written before mine, and I've thought through every route, plan, opinion, and salty plea contained in these pages. I've come to the same conclusion as you all. On one side, we have blistering flows of lava. As you all agreed, there's no way we can cross the molten rock from here. As Elath pointed out, however, there's a stone bridge that seems to cross the lava a ways away to the west. On examining the stone bridge plan, I concluded that while the bridge would grant safe passage over the lava, the path to the bridge is far too treacherous, thanks to the intermittent jets of toxic gas that belch forth from the ground without warning. Jan suggested we climb the cliffs, but as some of you discovered, higher peaks are spotted with razor-sharp obsidian glass. Our ropes will not surmount these cliffs, and climbing would separate us from our fingers, which leaves remaining here for as long as it takes to be rescued, perhaps by a wandering patrol from Solace. To that, I'll point out the hissing and howling noises we hear in the night, a sign that a raid by bloodthirsty Zorps is imminent. These fellows are just as desperate to survive in this land as we are, but they don't share our taboo against killing and eating the flesh of kith. We should make our peace while we can. I concur with you all. There is no escape. That was creepy to watch. Watching that skeleton jump, that must have made it look like a player character. Like I was playing an MMO and watching him in the distance.
Next one's mine. Who's ready for more?
That's lame. I don't want to get too sidetracked. We still have to make it back to the other. Outcast camp. Didn't care for that. Let me swing.
Nice job, everyone.
Old crusted journal. Most of the writing in this old journal is faded beyond legibility or overgrown by mold. What little can be deciphered tells a sad story of a farmer's failed attempts at cultivating the land. The prospects seemed good at first, but little value of the land had quickly dried up. After months of failure, the farm was abandoned, its owner deciding to leave Gallowayne's tusks for more fertile land. It kills me to leave, but I can't stay when even the foods left the foods left the tusks. fellas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fast travel point. That would have been
Of
convenient.
all the stupid things our people ever did. Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever. Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad hunt today. That just makes it worse. Another monument to Nandru. Just more proof Solis Keep doesn't know its own priorities. Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to finish it.
Sounds like you're unimpressed with the sculpture of Nandru. What's the story there?
Only a story of waste and foolishness. All that time and labor could be spent on better things. Councilman Kostya is right. What's the point of honoring Nandru when our people are dying? We should be feeding our people and gathering medicine for our sick. There's a time and place for creating frivolous monuments. This isn't one of them. No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need.
Sculpture does seem wasteful. I don't blame you for being frustrated.
I hope not. It's not just me. Many of us are also upset by this obsession with the past. Forget it. What's the point of talking Pargrunen business with an outlander? At the end of the day, we still need to hunt. The keep needs whatever meat we can get. Seems like the hunt never ends.
I'm just patrolling across the wasteland. Oh! Alright. I'm gonna mark that down as a victory.
Yeah.
Two records of supplies. The first record contains a short breakdown of some of the camp supplies. 3 crates of beetle meat, 1 barrel of mushrooms, 4 barrels of fetid water. Not but 1 set of spare garments. We're screwed. The second record estimates the supplies expected to come to the Warden Tower from Solace Keep via caravan. 6 crates of beetle meat, 5 new sets of garments, 10 barrels of purified water, 2 crates of iron, honed swords, gunpowder, etc. Crumpled letter. The remains of a letter sent from Solace Keep to a warden who once manned the tower overlooking the gate. It looks as if it has been crumpled and smoothed several times. It has been torn at least once. It cannot be true what I hear. It is not possible you have lost your senses, all forsaken your duty to the keep, to the garden. Why do you fight against Redoute and the rest of your relief? I beg you, return and... The rest of the letter is torn off. Oh. Okay, good. At least they survived. Aha. Berserker gloves, yep. Item bonus, plus 10% ability cast speed, and Blade Master's Might, plus 50% power attack damage with melee weapons. These brutal gauntlets enhance the killing power of mighty attacks the wearer brings down on their enemies. The only downside is the intense, nearly unbearable strain on one's muscles after using these gauntlets in extended conflicts. Alright, well I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll go down there, take care of the Zarp we saw, do some looting. I guess finish clearing out this coastline. Lava bank. So we may head over this way and do this. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.